More serious tech news. Foxconn cancels plans for $5 billion investment in India. We talked about this a number of times, how the incentive structure that Indian government was putting in place to attract more manufacturing from the West, the East, from mostly the East, obviously, particularly in the realm of smartphones, incentivizing the idea of assembling, or at least doing a portion of assembly of smartphones in India for the domestic market first, and then maybe eventually export. Foxconn, tremendous player in the game, as we're well aware of at this point. They were going to be one of the big investors in India, go in there and really move things around, especially after the trade situation between China and the U.S., the political situation there. It kind of accelerated the process of companies diversifying their manufacturing procedures to at least hedge themselves against the impending tax tariff war that was going on, and then it was put on pause, and then a bunch of other stuff happened. Trump is busy with some other things now.
Yeah.
Which is a whole different thing. But apparently it's not going completely smoothly, because Foxconn is a bit upset with India. At least they're upset with this particular deal that didn't go their way. They were trying to buy 44 acres in a manufacturing hub at a place called Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust in Navi, Mumbai. You didn't think I was going to get through that.
Did pretty good.
All right, your turn.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, see? They were trying to buy 44 acres in a special economic zone. I assume that also comes alongside some extra incentives to set up shop there. But the land that they wanted didn't go to them. Instead, it went to a global terminal operator, DP World. And they said, all right, fine, we're out. We'll take our 5 billies. And we'll go to, I don't know where you go. Brazil? I don't know where you go. Wisconsin? I heard they try to do something in Wisconsin. It's not going so well. Maybe you can do that. But either way, they're pulling out with this particular project, pulling out from India. What will the effect or impact of this be? Well, Foxconn responsible for Apple stuff. Usually, mostly in a big way, they're doing the iPhones. So what it could mean is maybe not seeing the price reduction, at least domestically in India, that you had expected or hoped for. Or on the flip side, what it could mean is that acceleration towards potentially exporting those goods, that might not happen as rapidly either. Because this $5 billion being pumped into that economy, into that zone, and in this particular space, you would assume would make a dent. But who knows? It's a massive industry. Is 5 billion even 5 billion when you're talking smartphones? When you're talking Foxconn, what's 5 billion?
Chump change.
5 billion is a light snack.
Yeah.
It's a onigiri.
Yeah. Just one.
Yo, I saw on Dancing Bacons, I saw onigiri with no filling.
It's kind of weird, eh?
That's just like what is that? That's just a ball of rice. It's a bit rude.
Without any nori or anything.
Yeah, so I don't know, because you were talking the whole thing up, so I was interested, and I was like, oh, they also exist just completely plain rice.
I think it's flavored rice.
It is. It's like fried rice.
Yeah, with soy sauce.
But I don't know. You made it sound really interesting when you went on the whole...
Well, for the most part, there is stuffing.
When you went on the whole ranting and raving on the previous episode...
Which I do, yeah.
You just lost it, and I was hiding under the desk.